Ranger and we've continued our engagement drills with him. We're always going to start with a little bit of fun and action, and throughout the process we're having fun with our dogs, of course. Now layering on the e-collar, this can be a very daunting task for a lot of people. They don't know how to use it properly, and throughout the years we've definitely changed up the way that we've used it. So what I have found best is first we're just finding the dog's level. So all we're simply doing is seeing what they can feel. We want that lowest working level. So I'm just gonna put it on a dog, have them gonna sit beside me. We don't want them out smelling around because their noses are very strong and you're gonna have to work higher. So we wanna set the dog up for success as you to the owner. So I'm just gonna bring him back to his place here. Good. And right now, I'm only gonna be using the remote for recalls or having him come to me. Good. But we're still gonna add in sits, downs, plays throughout this training lesson just to keep it going and continue to expect more. And again, the more that we pattern him for these behaviors, the more comprehension that he'll have. So I'm gonna get him off the place. I'm just gonna find his level to start off with. Ranger. Nice. Good. Free. So I'm gonna have him sit first. I'm gonna slowly roll up until I see some sort of indication. As soon as, Ranger, I see something, I'm going to then say his name to get him to associate that as a recall to me right now. Ranger! Good, so you guys can see his ear went back. I do have my sound box on, but I have done this without the sound box today, and he's responding to that same level. So right now he's working on a level 4 from 1 to 100. Keen. Nice. Still marking that engagement for when he checks in on his own. Sit. Good. Ranger. Yeah, good boy. Nice. And rewarding into that body nice and close. Ranger. Yeah. As soon as he starts to commit to that action, I'm letting off of that pressure. Ranger. Good. Sit. Good. Ranger. Yeah. So you can definitely feel that. You see his head turn there. Ranger. Yeah. Good boy. I'm delaying my help a little bit now, so I'm not stepping back as quickly at this stage. I'm trying to allow him to think on his own now that he's starting to understand it better. Sit. Good. Ranger. Yeah. Good boy. Now I'm trying to let him get away from me. Ranger. Yeah. Good boy. So he's starting to get a pretty nice grasp on this concept. So now I'm going to do a little bit of following along with me. So we're not expecting a formal heel position right now. More of a let's go command. And when I turn, I'm going to apply that pressure so that he turns with me. Ranger, let's go. Good boy. Very good. Good. Good boy. Good boy. And you can see when I do that right turn, I'm automatically putting it on just again to reinforce him turning with me. Even when I turn into him, a little pressure turns on. Good boy. Good boy. Very nice. Sit. Keen. Nice job, buddy. Good boy. Heel. Keen. Nice. Now I'll start integrating it when I'm using that heel command. So I'm doing this simultaneously. So you guys are going to see I do it before the command, at the command, after the command. I've done it every which way in the past, and I feel when you switch it up on your dog and then you'll be at that variable schedule with it, it makes it stronger versus always delaying it or always doing it at the same time. Because then I feel like your dog wants to avoid it if you're always doing it behind the command, and if you're doing it at the same time, they become reliant on it. So switch it up, do it before, during, and after. Again, that's just how I have found that it works the best. Free.
Good. Girl.
Pressure on her. Yes, let off.
Good girl.
Reward.
Good.
Turn on. Keep going, keep going. Yes.
Good. Good job. Good.
There we go, reward.
Good. Good.
There we go, much better. Reward it. Good, keep walking my chain. So on place for reward 10. Good. Keep going. Good. Yeah, release her.
Yes. Good job.